What's going on, guys? Kit Bash here, bringing you another video. This time it is of the Lighting Collection Goldar GameStop exclusive, a repaint that I did. I wasn't happy with the original color of this figure. It was really yellow. It was way too yellow for my liking. So I wanted to paint it up, make it somewhat show accurate. I really like the way this gold sits on this body. The only issue I'm having is this body's really soft. A lot of this plastic's really soft. It's not too soft. It's not Iceman, X-Men, what wave was that? Juggernaut wave soft. It's really soft though. And it kind of makes, like, if you rub too much on this paint, it'll kind of rub off, and that's a new experience for me. But yeah, I repainted everything except the face. I just put a wash on the face. I was gonna go bluer, but I didn't want to like mess up the features he has in his eyes and his teeth and stuff, so I just left it the way it was. Doesn't bother me one bit. Like I said, put a wash on the face. I used Model Masters Gold to repaint this entire figure. I spilled it so you can't see it, but this is Model Masters Acrylic Gold. It's not brushed, it's not metallic or anything. It's just plain old. If I can get it to focus. Let me see. Is it gonna focus? Let me see. There we go. I use Model Masters Gold. It's not brushed gold or anything. It's just regular old gold. And I just dry brushed that over the whole figure. So like I said, I wanted to give him a more show accurate feel. I'll post a picture of the comparison between the golds, the gold it came with and the gold I repainted. But yeah, he still retains full articulation. Everything's in there. I put a wash over the gold as well to just bring down the gold a bit and get in the crevices and get in all the cracks and creases and stuff. I don't even know if you can see it. I just wanted to get in all the cracks and everything back there. So I just put a wash over it just to make it look used and worn. And, you know, he's Goldar, he's a warrior, so I figured he would have, his armor wouldn't be spectacular. I know in the Power Rangers movie, the 1996 movie, I think that's the year. I know in that movie his armor was like brand new, but I don't know why. But in that movie his armor was brand new. I wasn't going for that. I was going for the show look. And I'll post a couple pictures of how he looked in the show if I can find some clear ones. I'll post a couple of pictures of how he looked in the show, and I'll show you guys like the look I was going for. I think I nailed it though. Besides the face could be more blue because in the show his face was a lot bluer. But other than the face, I think everything is top notch. I even repainted the sword. I looked at a bunch of images for Goldar, and his sword had gold on it. It was a silver sword, but it had gold in the inlays and everything, so I just repainted it. Both sides. I just repainted that with the same gold I used for the body. Come back to the wings too. I didn't do anything to the wings. I painted these up here though. I think these got almost dropped it. I think these got a couple coats of gold and a wash. I didn't want to paint the joints in there. Those joints are still, let me pop it out. These joints are still the regular yellow. Only because I had to put them in the body, so it wouldn't make any sense for me to point these and they're moving and everything. Let me take them off for the review though. It wouldn't make any sense to paint them and they were going to be moving and plugged in and plugged out of the figure. So, but yeah, as you can see, the wash really, if you can see that, the wash really got in there and highlighted all these cracks and dings and everything. And that's what made me paint this too, is when I put this figure in my hand, sorry, you guys were looking at his butt for an extended amount of time. He had a lot of damage on his armor anyway. So like even on the arm here, you can see there's cuts and scrapes and dings and everything. So I was like, it was just screaming for a repaint. I really like this figure. This is probably one of my favorites of the line right now. This and Psycho Red, Psycho Blue are like my favorites. The Green Ranger too, he's up there. Even though they're pretty much all the same. But this one and the Psychos are like my favorite. I love villains, so this one and the Psychos is like my favorite of this wave right now. But yeah, repainted the gold, put a wash over it. I used the Model Masters Acrylic wash. I get it from I know I'm gonna get these questions, so I'd rather run it down right now. I get this wash from not Hobby Lobby. I get these from Michael's Create Effects wash. It's an acrylic wash. You have to be careful when you go look for these because there's one with there's like plastic over this. That's enamel. This is an acrylic wash. It's by Testors. Create Effects acrylic wash. It's a black wash. They sell blue I think blue, red, and a few other colors they sell you can get for washes too. I haven't found a use for a blue or a red wash yet. But yeah, I put that wash all over it. I let it dry a little bit. I wiped it off. I didn't wipe it off fully, but I wiped it off enough to where it would stay in the crevices and make them dirty and make him grimy. But like I said, his articulation is the same. He moves up. He does everything. And I repainted the inside of the arms too. These weren't originally red. These are just gold like the arms are. I repainted those because I looked at a bunch of reference pictures and that part of his suit is red. So I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to get it as close to the show as possible. So I just repainted his inner arms, that same red. I repainted the torso too. It's not too much of a difference from the red it was, but I just wanted to repaint it so it matched with that. I didn't put a wash on that. A lot of images from the show I saw, this wasn't really that dirty, so I didn't want to make it too dark. I repainted the knees too, the kneecaps. I repainted these kneecaps with that same red I used on the torso. But yeah, this figure quickly, like as soon as I took it out the package, really when I found it, because me liking villains so much, especially Power Ranger villains, I don't like the grunt villains, but I do like the henchman villains, if that makes sense. What I mean by grunt villains, I mean like the monsters that get destroyed and killed all the time. Not the putties. I like putties, but I don't like the in-between villains. Like you have Goldar, and then you'll have putties, and then you'll have the villains you have Goldar, then you'll have the villains they send down to grow bigger, and then you'll have the putties. I don't like the grow bigger villains because they just get dispatched too easy. Goldar, while he did get his ass kicked a lot in the seasons, and especially in the later seasons, he was a mainstay. Like he was around for the majority of the show, so he quickly became one of my favorites. What the heck? And then for me liking gold too, so me liking gold really made me like this figure even more. But yeah, I just did a full repaint. I really wanted to highlight the wash. I really wanted to highlight the battle damage. Like even on his helmet here, you can see he has a crack. He has a crack in his helmet. It's just all kind of stuff on this figure that you can't see. I repainted these straps too. I repainted these straps with a Model Masters leather brown. I looked at, like I said, reference pictures, and those were brown on the show. Because it just straps, I believe they hold the shin guards up. These shin guards right here, and the knee pads and everything. But yeah, I just really wanted to get it close to show accurate as I could without making it too, like I didn't want to touch it, like kid gloves type shit. I really wanted it to be something that I could pick up, pose, and take a picture and mess with and do stuff with. So that's what I went for. Don't have to worry about sanding the joints because you're painting gold over gold, and it's really not going to make a difference. Like I have on the toe right here, you can kind of see if it shows. It might not show it, but you can kind of see it rubbed off on the toe there. But it's like if you can't see it, it's because you really can't tell you can tell the difference, but you can't. Like inside the foot there, if you can see, that's the gold it was. I just posted a picture so you guys can see it. But yeah, I don't notice any paint rub. I'm not looking for paint rub, so it doesn't bother me if there is paint rub. He comes with this, still has this purple effect and everything. Just put that right over his sword. But yeah, GameStop exclusive. Goldar repainted. Repainted the wings too. Repainted the gold on the wings too. I was considering adding gems here because I didn't repaint those. I just painted over the gems. But I was considering putting like actual gems there, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, overall, I like it. I really like what I did. I hope you guys like it too. I just want to say too, thanks for 1,000 subs. Took me a minute. I know I need to upload more, and I know when I do upload more, I'll get more subs. But at the pace I'm uploading, I still got to 1,000 quick, I think. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, comment. You could DM me on Instagram. Thank you for watching. And remember to share these videos. I will be doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm not sure what it'll be yet, but I'm working on it. So like, comment, subscribe. Please share these videos. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thanks for watching.